His Lordships. I'd like to mention hearing item number 21, 22, and 23. That this matter will be set after 2 weeks.
20.
21, 22.
Which for the state?
Worship, I'm appearing for respondent number 2, 4, and 5. That is for the Home Department.
Mr.
W. Mahmood.
W. Marhu, Learned Counsel for the appellants, has paid for listing of the appeals after 3 weeks. To stop. As the prayer for such listing is not opposed to by Mr.
I, Jamir.
I. Jamir, Learned Counsel, appearing for the respondent, Home Department. Command of prayer is allowed. List the cases after 3 weeks. List the appeals after 3 weeks.
Members of Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 2 from part 1, Lordship. Lordship, here in the last occasion, I was directed to file an affidavit with regard to the fund allocation by the GOI as far as the RKSK scheme is concerned.
Let the matter reach.
Lordship. My pleasure. 6 and 12 on behalf of Mr. Zeren Malik. Yes, applied for leave of absence.
6.
6 and 12.
He is CGC.
CCC, Lordship.
You have informed the other sides.
No,
Petitioner
yeah.
for 6. Who is for the petitioner? Mido Hero. Okay, let us. Yes, Mr.
But for 12,
Worship, item number 12, I'm for the petitioner. For the appellant.
Lima Opang. Mr. Yangarvati, Learned Central Government Council. Appearing for Mr.
ZN
Learned Central Government Council has submitted that Mr. Jaden Gulli. That's CGC. Is out of station or personal difficulty.
His daughter is on treatment.
Huh?
His daughter is on treatment. Daughter is hospitalized.
Okay. Has some medical difficulty to conduct the case and does paid for listing of the case after
For the petitioner, Worship.
in 12. I'm
Six.
dictating order in 12.
6. Worship.
Wait. You are for which respondent? CGC is for which respondent?
Worship, I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
1 minute.
Correspondent number 6,
In draft.
7, 8, and 9.
In item
6, 7,
8 and 9.
8, and 9.
Yes.
Service reports are awaited in respect of 4 and 5 also.
The last revision you directed to this.
Okay, respect for listing of the case after 2 weeks. Mr. Nima Opang, Learned Counsel for the appellant, is present. Has no objection and has no objection to sit there. In view of the office note dated 18/3/2024, await for the service reports in respect of the respondent number 4 and 5. List the case after 2 weeks. Yes, what about 6? 6.
then 6.
Yes, there is a prayer for adjournment.
As per this Supreme Court's order dated 7/02/2024, the appellant was directed to take first steps of justice service upon respondent number 5. So today the fact we have taken steps and have filed affidavit of service. So service upon respondent number 5 may be deemed served, Your Worship.
By which order Dusty Service was directed?
Order dated 7/02/2024.
The text is 0, 7, 2. Which respondent number 5?
Registrar Board of Homeopathy.
Hmm? Mr. Medovero Learned Counsel for the appellants and Mr. Indravati Learned Central Government Counsel representing Mr. Jaganpalli Learned Central Government Counsel. For the respondent number 1, 1, 2, and 3. Also heard MS at Chang, Learned Senior Government Bugeras, Nagaland, for the respondent number 4. The appellants, by order dated 7/2/2024, were directed to take steps for service of notice upon the respondent number 5 by way of Dusty. Mr. Medovero Learned Counsel for the appellant has submitted that after effecting the service of notice upon the respondent number 5 by way of Dusty, a compliance affidavit has been filed. Where it has been averted in the affidavit, filed on 4/3/2024. That notice has been served upon the respondent number 5 by way of Dusty on 15/2/2024, and a copy of the served notice with the endorsement of the seal and signature of the respondent number 5 is annexed to the state affidavit as annex of such environments, and annex 1, service of notice upon the respondent number 5 is deemed to be complete. However, Mr. Engel, representing Mr. Swenson, has paid for listing of the appeal after 2 weeks on the ground that Mr. Swenson has some medical fee proposed by Mr. Medovero Learned Counsel for the appellants. Praise the Lord, this is the case after appeal after 2 weeks.
Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 19. On behalf of my senior Easy Momi.
Some mention memo was circulated.
Yes, Your Lordship.
URMS
And Sono.
and Sono.
Solo. Yes, Your Lordship.
Okay. On behalf of Mr. Jimoni.
Yes.
MS. You want fixed date?
Next.
Kuna item to play this item.
Yes, next to Wednesday, there will be some difficulty. This court is sitting in a tribunal, the second half. Some Tripura tribunal.
The next bank.
Because next Wednesday, I think is the division bench. But this, one of us, myself, will sit in tribunal through VC, some Tripura matter, unlawful activities prevention tribunal at 2 o'clock.
Otherwise,
Okay,
otherwise, Lordship, even if it is not Wednesday, can be constituted on Monday or Tuesday, because the promotion avenues of all the officers are blocked. And officiating promotion is possible.
okay,
only
let us
twice.
keep it on Wednesday itself. If it is possible, time permits, we'll take up. Okay. As agreed to, as sought for by Ms.
And so,
Ansono, learned counsel for the appellant, and Mr. C.T. Jamil, and senior counsel for the respondent number 9, private respondents,
Yes.
and Mr.
Intervener.
Apok Congener, state counsel.
No, 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 no.
Okay. And so for a private respondents, this is the case on Wednesday.
For motion. Item number 1.
Yes.
Eastern habeas corpus petition is filed by the detainee Srimati Rumichan Begum. She was arrested based on the FIR dated 25/2023.
FIR
FIR dated
25.
25/2023. Dimapur West PS case.
Okay. When order was passed,
Order was passed on 4th July 2023.
where is the order?
Order I have annexure D on page number 26.
So that 3 months period expired on 3/10/2023. Then
It was extended
extended by which
Yes.
order?
on annexure F page 28, confirmation order.
আৰু এটা কোনে ফোন কৰিলে? কৰ হেল্প লগাই দে। মিউট কৰি Good, Vijay.
When it was communicated to the detainee?
The the communication was deemed to be executed on 15/7/2023. I've annexed the forwarding of execution report of execution order on page 237.
15/7.
Yes, yes, my lord. I've annexed
And what is
on
the
page
time period
27.
within which it is to be? There is a time period within which it is to be communicated?
Yes, my lord. After execution order as per clause 3 of section 3. It to be informed within 5 days. And
Within 5 days.
under exceptional circumstances,
Then what happened? It was 29 September.
the last order. if I annexed
Confirm the
request,
detention order. Then
The execution order was passed on 19/12/2023 at page 40, my lord.
page
40, my lord. The last page.
so by page 28 order, she shall be detained for another period of 3 months.
Yes,
That
my
is up to 3/1/2024. Then what happened thereafter?
lord. Actually, the report says that the state respondents have not followed the due procedure which is laid down by the.
No, no. Come to page 28. Last paragraph.
Yes, my lord.
She shall be detained for another period of 3 months
Yes, my lord.
with effect from 4/10/2023 till 3/1/2024,
Yes, my lord.
within which period her detention will be reviewed as required under the provisions of the so and so act.
Yes, my
So
lord.
what happened thereafter?
Advisory on the report of the advisory board, her detention was extended for another 3 months.
By which order?
Order dated 19 December 2023.
Where is that?
At
Where
page
is that?
40.
Page?
40.
40. Yes, Mr. Angami. Yes, Mr. Angami, there are two things. Firstly, as per subsection 3 of section 3, an order has to be communicated as soon as maybe after the detention, but ordinarily not later than 5 days. Right. Now, do you have a copy of the petition?
Actually, my colleague is appearing in the case, but
Ah.
yes, some difficulties of unsettling of this.
So it was, order was issued on 4th of July. Copy was communicated to him. Yes, next one is the, see, there are two things. Article 22(5) says that the detainee shall be afforded the earliest opportunity of making a representation in the order. That there is no reflection as regards providing an opportunity in the order of detention. Right. Secondly, the order of detention is to be furnished to the detainee within a period of 5 days, or with reasons to be recorded, maximum 15 days. Now get the instructions. Will issue short notice.
Instead of next week, if we can be following.
Get the required file, relevant file next week.
The following week. Yes.
Yes, any other ground?
Lord. In the judgment.
Judgment.
In Professor Qatar Khan versus
Huh?
Professor Qatar Khan versus Men of India.
Have you brought the judgment?
Unfortunately, I cannot provide now, but I might make a submission. The order of detention is illegal when it's passed on the basis of a solitary activity of the detainee. And in the FIR, it is nowhere stated that she is involved.
Have you annexed the FIR? Okay, FIR it is
It's
there.
gonna have an my FIR.
What, Mr.
Again, it's a woman.
Pakin Richabo, Learned Counsel for the petition. And Mr. N. Angam.
Yeah.
K. Agami, Learned Senior Government Advocate. For the response number 1 to 3. Any CDC? Mr. Yangarvati, Learned Central Government Council. Have you solved a copy to him? For the response number 4. The petitioner. Who has been detained under the by an impugn order by an order dated 4/7/2023 within bracket annex 3 D. Under subsection 1 of section 3 of the Prevention of Illicit Traffic in Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act 1988 has challenged the preventive detention. Challenge her preventive detention. Full stop. Para. The order dated 4/7/2023 comma pursuant to the opinion of the advisory board, comma was extended for a further period of 3 months. WEF 04/10/2023 till 3/1/2024 under section 9 within bracket F of the PIT and the PS Act 1988 with the observation that the detention would be reviewed later on. Full stop. By another order dated 19/12/2023, Annexure J. The detention period has been extended for another period of 3 months, WEF 4/1/2024 to 3/4/2024, with the observation that the petitioner's further detention will be reviewed, as required. In the meantime, the representation submitted by the petitioner on 1/11/2023 was rejected by an order dated 7/11/2023, in bracket Annexure H. One of our grounds of challenge is that there was a violation of the mandate contained in Article 22 within bracket 5 of the Constitution of India. We should notice returnable note. 3, 4.
Lord, the detention order is up to 3/4/2024.
They have the power to extend. Whether they will properly exercise their power or not, that is to be examined.
The question is when they have filed the application.
3/4/2024, as so and so has appeared, accepted notice. Issuance of formal notice is dispensed with. Mr. So and so, learned counsel for the petitioner, shall furnish requisite number of extra copies of the petition annexes to Mr. Angami and to Mr. Gauhati during the course of the day.
Yes, my lord.
During the course of the day, Mr. Angami, learned senior advocate, shall produce the relevant records on the next date of list.
For admission, item numbers 2 and 3.
Yes, Mr. Mojo, you are submitting something.
On the last occasion, I was given a direction to file an affidavit with regard to the fund allocation from the GOI lordship. I have received the comments lordship, but there are some certain clarifications with regard to the fund allocation because in the
What was the last order?
lordship,
28/2/2024.
You represent National Health Mission or what?
yes, sir. GOI affidavit, Ministry of Health and Welfare lordship, they are stating that we are getting allocation yearly, each financial year for 2021 92 crore.
How you have utilized?
Yes, lordship. Now, with regard to the fund allocation, lordship, it does not tally with the fund that is actually received by the state. I have the chart, lordship. I have received the information, lordship. It does not tally with the GOI affidavit. They are giving a rough figure that this is the amount. But lordship, the share of the state is 10%. Union of India 90, state share is 10%. Union of India is saying 92 crore. That is 90% of the share. This does not tally with our figure, lordship. I've received the instruction, lordship. So short time will be given for me to file an affidavit. To review
And
this.
there are two aspects.
Yes.
One more aspect is that as to when the state is going to implement the
Yes,
entire
lordship.
scheme in the entire state.
Yes, we.
You are taking a model district only.
Lordship. Now, as that is as per the guideline, lordship. It's a guideline. So
How long it will take?
lordship. Now we have expanded.
PIL is of 2019.
Lordship.
When is the scheme was
We
formulated?
have started with Longland and Tuinsang district, lordship.
When the scheme was formulated? 2016.
16.
We are in 2024.
Yes.
8 years.
We adopted in 18, lordship. We have made a statement in our
18 only in one district.
lordship. Now we have shifted to Longland and Tuinsang district, lordship.
How many district Nagaland has?
Lordship, we have got 16 districts.
16. Out of that, only one till date. You are contemplating to extend it to more, two more.
Yes, to more.
What about the balance remaining 13?
Lordship, that will be taken up on
Do
face.
you have
first.
any action plan?
Lordship, yes, we'll be placing on report that.
1 week.
2 weeks,
2 weeks.
at least 2 weeks, Lordship, because I have to
Yes,
cross
madam.
verify the figures, Lordship, because it will not just be a statement, Lordship, because our figures has to tally with the actual, that is,
That is one aspect. That is one.
Lordship,
Telling the money,
Lordship,
accounts.
yes, Lordship,
And what about the second aspect?
yes, Lordship, that I'll bring on report, Lordship, I'll bring.
Third MS,
LB Junior, Your Lordship.
L,
LB Junior, Your Lordship.
and Mr. N. Mojui, learned counsel representing the National Health Mission,
Yes, Lordship, Standing Council.
Standing Council, and Standing Council State Health Mission. That is the response number 4. Poster. On when the PLs were listed earlier on 28/2/2024, the respondent number 4 was directed to file an affidavit, firstly, as regards how the amounts which have been received stroke disbursed by the Union of India have been utilized, semicolon. And secondly, as to when the state authority is going to implement the Rashtriya Kishore Swaस्थ्य Karyakram within bracket RKSK. Pan Nagaland. Meaning thereby in each of the 16 districts of the state of Nagaland.
Lordship.
Poster. Submission has been advanced. Submission has been advanced that the scheme has been implemented only in Kifire district as the aspiration district.
Lordship.
Wherein such view of matter, Mr. Mojui, Learned Standing Council, State Health Mission, representing the respondent number 4, has submitted that he has received instructions as regards the funds received disbursed by the union, as there is some mismatch. He needs further instructions so as to enable him to file the affidavit in deference to the order dated 28/2/2024 on 3/4
Lordship.
on 3/4/2024.
Lordship.
He has thus paid for listing of the PILs on 3/4/2024.
Obliged, Lordship.
List the PILs accordingly on 3/4/2024 for filing of affidavit by the respondent 4 in deference to the order dated 28/2/2024.
Much obliged.
For admission, item number 4.
Respondent number 5 has filed affidavit.
No, Lordship.
You are respondent number 5.
Copy as served to us.
Copy not, sir.
Lordship, we have already served 2 copies to them,
To whom, madam?
to the junior CGC.
Yes, we have received a copy. I'm sorry. I apologize,
Then-
Lordship.
Then
Lordship, I will give it some time to file my affidavit.
sometime means what?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. Or that Hindi qualified teacher. Mr. Sekhi was there or what?
Yes,
Yes,
definitely. He is
Lordship.
the bank council.
Now, Mr. Yangarpati, you are the main one to decide about the equivalence. Because they are challenging a rule. What qualification you have?
Here to
Ratna.
Yes, sir.
Ratna. Whether Ratna qualification
Is
is
to
equivalent to
graduation
graduation
degree.
degree. Now, the competent authority will be the central government.
But
Right.
Lordship, education is a state subject.
No. Hindi, control over Hindi language is on the central.
Lordship, I kindly give you which time to.
There is hardly any authority to decide equivalence about Ratna. Ratna qualification is granted by some institution in Uttar Pradesh. How can you decide about, state can decide about its equivalence? It is you. Third, MS,
Team Nandini, sir.
Learned Counsel for the Petitioners, MS Chan, Learned Junior Government Advocate representing Ms. P. Sukri, Learned Traditional Advocate General Nagaland for the respondent number 1, 2, 3, and 4, and Mr. Yangarpati, Learned Central Government Counsel for the newly implemented respondent number 5. Close stop. Mr. Yangarpati, Learned Central Government Counsel has submitted that necessary instructions to file the counter affidavit have not yet been received and has thus prayed for further 3 weeks' time to obtain instructions and to file counter affidavit on behalf of the respondent number 5. Those of the prayer submitted by Mr. Yangarpati is allowed to list the case after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by the office.
For admission, item number 5.
Yes. Mr. Yangarpati, Central Government Council has prayed for
3 weeks time. Lordship.
and has prayed for further 3 weeks' time to file affidavit in reply to the affidavit in opposition filed by the sole respondent. Praise the Lord, please the case on 10.
My lord, third April, my lord.
By that time, he is asking for 3 weeks.
Oh, my
That
lord.
goes to 10th of April, Mr. Ahmed.
Yes, my lord.
10th of April.
Obliged.
For admission, item number 7.
May I please, Lordship? Lordship, respect of opposite party number 7. I by way of trustee, Your Worship, and I've also filed my compliance affidavit on 30/11.
30/11.
Yes, compliance affidavit. By order dated 15/11, I have been directed to file to take steps by the trustee.
What is the I about?
This is for condonation of delay. Your Worship.
How much delay?
There's a delay of 478 days, Your Worship.
More than 1 year.
Lordship, I have explained in my affidavit.
Explain.
Yes. Your Worship. I ask you, Your Worship, if my lord mechanic the para 2 of my affidavit.
Were you?
I-
Susila Longkumar.
Yes, I am the petitioner in the writ petition 85,
Your writ petition was dismissed.
Lordship, on ground of delay and latches.
On ground of delay.
Yeah,
The
delay.
petition was dismissed on ground of delay.
And
Now
even
appeal was again delayed.
appeal delay, your worship, and then the reason I have given, I have explained. My para 2, your worship. May I read out?
To explain ground C, what is your supporting document?
Yes. In fact,
Because this will be definitely declared by reflecting that the judgment will be delivered by reflecting it in the cause list.
Lordship, but then D, Lordship, the applicant came to know about.
No, what about C?
Lordship?
You have put the blame
In fact, your
on
lordship,
the council.
lordship,
Then if you're really putting the blame, there has to be some supporting document. Merely putting a blame, that will not do.
then in fact, if that is, I may be allowed to file additional affidavit, your
Because
lordship.
what if you really agree by the action of the council that matter was not informed,
Yes, lordship.
then it should have been complained
Because the, in
before
D-
the appropriate authority. Just by making a statement in the application for condonation of delay, putting the blame on the council.
because it was.
There has
on-
to be a specific statement.
I especially mentioned the date on which the applicant have approached,
No,
And collected the fine.
judgment was reserved on a particular date
lordship,
and judgment was delivered on a particular date.
lordship,
There is no dispute about it.
no dispute.
And this must be delivered after reflecting the fact in the cause list.
Lordship,
So these are okay. Now this part, applicant was not informed by the council. This is putting an accusation against the council behind his back. In such situation, he is to be put to notice.
then I may be allowed to file additional.
You find out. It is up to you.
Your lordship.
The court is not here to advise you.
Because
Something, this is, you always argue a violation of principles of natural justice. That something is alleged behind my back. Now you are making an allegation against the person behind his back. That is also prejudicial to him.
not.
That cannot be a ground. Why not? There are authorities.
Once-
I'm saying this on the basis of authorities. Something should not be put behind the person's back. That is a law. This is an allegation.
Lordship. That I may be allowed.
To serve your purpose, you have put the blame on one person. That's to find out whether this is correct or not. Otherwise, there is no other ground.
Yes, lordship.
There is no other ground.
Like, I may be allowed to file an additional affidavit as stating like documents in support as to on which date the applicant has collected the brief and when she was informed.
Then there should be something more. To obviate this ground C, the region mentioned in ground C, that should be something.
Regarding ground,
Putting the blame on some others to condone the delay is not.
no, regarding ground C, there is no dispute, your lordship. Ground D. There is no dispute about ground C, ground D, your lordship.
There is no mention approach the learned counsel collected the relevant brief.
Yes.
What is the judgment? Which emanated from Nagaland? Lipakau.
Lipokao, that 5 years something, yeah.
Lipakau. No.
Lipokao.
Everything was explained there. What was the period there? 5 years.
5 years more. Lipokao, that is 5 years plus.
Let us see. Supplement your grounds with some additional facts,
I'll do that.
because it is not 50, 60 days delay. It is more than 1 year. It is about 1.5 years. When more so, when your writ petition was dismissed on ground of delay and laches.
Actually, whereas there was no ground, there was no delay in lectures on the part of the petition. Appellant. In fact, the promotion order which was challenged, that promotion was given on the basis of the fit list when that fit list was under challenge.
Okay, Mr. T.B. Jamis, learned counsel for the appellant, has sought to extend to file additional pleadings in IA civil number 112-2023.
Lordship.
MS so learned junior government advocate representing MS P. Learned additional advocate. Is present. Okay, do you have any instruction whether you intend to file any objection or not to file objection? MS Swenson has submitted that she is not, she also will obtain instruction as to whether the state respondents will be opposing, will file any objection to the interlocutory application.
And your lordship, in view of the notice upon opposite party number 7 may be deemed to have been served.
By order dated 15/11/2023, applicant appellant was granted liberty, leave to effect service of notice upon the respond number 7 by way of the state, and to file a compliance affidavit thereafter to that effect. The applicant has filed an affidavit on 30/11/2023. It has been averred that the service of notice upon the respond number 7 was duly effected on 27/11/2023, and in annexer 1, the signature Next, in the next one notice. To the said affidavit, comma, the respondent number 7 had duly subscribed her signature on Procedural of annexer 1 notice to the said affidavit. Comma, it is noticed that it appears that the respondent number 7 had subscribed her signature on the said notice on 27/11/2020 in view of that, comma, the service of notice upon the respondent number 7 is stated to be complete. Obliged.
For admission, item number 8.
Lordship.
Tiba Pom.
Lordship, if this matter can come up after 1 week.
Yes, Mr. Jamil, you are the appellant. Mr. Yes, Mr. City Jamil, you are for private response.
Correct.
Lokayukt. Mr. City Jamil, we have already fixed your matter on next Wednesday. So it will be difficult then. When?
This is against the judgment order passed by my lord Justice Kesema, and it has to go long back and and that it has to be stretched for another 3 weeks.
We keep it after 2 weeks. T.B. Jamil, non-counsel for the appellant, and Mr. City Jamil, and senior
For
counsel for
respondent
the
number 1, 2, and 3.
for the senior counsel for the respondent number 1, 2, and 3 are present. Mr. M.S. Soensu, learned junior government advocate, appearing for Mr. Tiba Pong, learned senior government advocate, junior government advocate, who represents the respondent number 4. Kama has submitted that Mr. Tiba Pong has some personal difficulty to conduct the case today, and as was spread for listing of the case after 2 weeks. This is the appeal. Mr. Sema will be there then.
Lordship for 2 weeks.
Okay, then 10, 4.
For orders, item number 9.
Check. There is no representation on behalf of the appellant on call, whereas Mr. Kiangan, public prosecutor for the respondent state of Nagaland is in attendance. In view of the office note dated 18/3/2024, I wait for the service report in respect of the respondent number 2. Poster. Release the appeal after 3 weeks for service report in respect of the respondent number.
For orders, item number 10. Yes, please, Lordship. Lordship, we have served copies to the respondent number 4. We have taken steps to the respondent number 4 to.
Awaited.
Still awaited.
Mr. Moju, you appear for whom?
2 and 3, Lordship. So, Lordship, I'll be filing a couple of
Mr. Tushi Olong Kumar, learned counsel for the appellants. And Mr. N. Mojui, learned. Who is for one, Chief Secretary, MS. So-and-so.
Mr. Tiba is okay.
Mr. Thiba, okay, MS, so-and-so, junior government pocket representing Mr. Thiba from junior government pocket for the respond number one. And Mr. N. Mojui, learned standing counsel,
No, Lordship, engaged counsel.
learned counsel for the respond number two and three. In view of the office note dated 18/3/2024, await for service reports in respect of the respond number 4 to 11. Notice has gone only on 5/3.
Yes.
So
It is
obviously, oh, 1
weeks,
month.
Lordship.
1 month means like 10/4.
10/4.
10/4 for service report in respect of the respond number 4 to 11. 4 to 11.
For orders, item number 11.
Yes. We have filed affidavit. Office note says you have not filed affidavit. Let it be on record then. You are for respond number?
For 5. For respondent number 5.
5. When did you file? When did you file? You have received a copy?
Lordship, I've received a copy last week.
Huh? Last week.
Yes.
You have received. So let it be on record then. You want to file any reply?
Lordship, here the affidavit which the union has filed is just mere submission stating that the implementation is being done by the state. They have only shifted the burden to the state.
Okay.
That it is a state subject, health is a state subject. Now, Lordship, here I'd like to make a brief submission, Lordship.
No, that affidavit is not on record.
Yes, Lordship.
Let it be on record. Next week then.
Lordship,
Next week you make a submission. Let us bring that affidavit on record.
Lordship.
Heard Mr.
A. Arka, Lordship, for the petitioner.
Here, learned counsel for the petition. And Mojui. Then who is for one? MS so-and-so. Learned counsel, junior government advocate for the respond number 1 and Mojui, learned counsel for respond number 2 to 4. 2 to 4. And Mr. Yandarvati, learned central government counsel for the respond number 5 and 6. The Union of India, 6.
Yes, Lordship, 5 and 6.
5 and 6. 5 and 6. Mr. Yandarvati, learned central government counsel has submitted that an affidavit of position on behalf of the respondent number 5 and 6 has been filed. Both Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the petition, and Mr. Moju, learned counsel for the respondent number 2 to 4, have submitted that they have received a copy of the state counter as the state counter affidavit of the respondent number 4 and 5 is not on record from our office to 5 and 6. Office to release the yes in the next week. We just said counter affidavit from us stated to have been filed on behalf of the respondent of 5 and 6.
For orders, item number 13.
I recommend on behalf of the Papua Lordship, it is, I didn't come up after 1 week.
May it please your lordships. Lordship, notice upon all the respondents are completed. As per this honorable court order, 14 February, your lordship.
Proof of service. Office note, have you read the office note?
Yes, your lordship.
Applicant has not submitted any acknowledgement received regarding proof of service upon respond number 5.
Your lordship, with regard to the
Office,
receipt.
the previous order says applicant shall serve notice to the respond number 5 through the standing counsel accountant general Nagaland and thereafter submit an acknowledgement received to the registry as proof of service.
Yes.
In case there is no standing counsel, the applicant shall take steps for service of notice by registered post with AD within 3 days.
Yes, your lordship. We have accordingly served notice to the accountant general standing
So-
counsel. And during the course of the day, we'll be submitting the receipt, your lordship.
And who is seeking time? Seeking time to file objection or what? No idea. No idea. MS
Detail, your lordship.
P. Terry,
Yes.
Art, Learned Counsel for the applicant. MS C. Son S. Chan, Learned Junior and Advocate. On behalf of Mr. Kibapo, Learned Junior and Advocate, for the respondent of OP number.
Why not, for respondent number 5 on behalf of my senior Egyptian.
Okay, she has now entered appearance. Yes. Swenson representing Ms. Ivapong for the opposite party number 1 to 4. And Ms.
In Hundinism.
B. Swenson. Counsel representing Mr.
Joshua Shiki.
Joshua Seki, standing counsel, accountant general. Nagaland for the opposite party number 5. Matter is regarding condemnation of delay. Let
Yes.
Mr. Seki and Mr. Thivapong appear on the next date. We will deal with the matter of delay.
Your lordship, next week.
Next week. Prayer is made on behalf of Mr. Thivapong and Mr. Joshua Seki to list the case in the next week. To stop as prayed for, list the case.
For orders, item number 14 and 15.
May I please, your lordship. Your lordships, notice was issued upon respondent 1 on 21/2/2024.
Hard MS. Your name, please.
In Hundinism.
On behalf of Mrs. Joshua Seki. Seki. Huh? Seki. Okay.
In
Okay.
Hundinism.
Your name is there. In item number 15, your name is there, right?
Yes, lordship.
Okay. What is your name?
In Hundinism.
Okay. P. Monbeni Eju. Learned counsel for the appellant. And MS Song S. Chan, Learned Junior Government Advocate, Nagaland for the opposite party number 4 to 5. 2 to 5.
Yes, lordship, 2 to 5.
2 to 5. Okay. In view of the office note dated 11/3/2024. Come on. Await for the service report. This is the case after 2 weeks. awaiting service report in respect of the opposite party number 1.
For hearing item numbers 16 and 17.
Mr. Lordship, Lordship, I beg to mention on behalf of Moy Injun Lordship. Moy Injun Lordship. Next week, Lordship.
Next week, you have already fixed. And I have indicated that this bench may rise early.
After 2 weeks.
You are Mr. Okay, Ali in item 17. You are related to Arialu. Okay. Lima Wapang. 16. Item 16. Okay. Krianguli, you are for private respondent.
Private respondent is.
And we just state counsel, Madam Song. Moy. He's additionally. Mr. Lima Wapang, learned counsel for the petitioner in 16. L. Iralu, learned counsel for the petitioner in 17. Mr. Kakrian Guli, learned counsel for the private respondent in both the civil divisions.
No, only in 17.
Okay. Private respondent in 17. MS.
K Meta was for the respondent in the civil division 515.
Okay. Ms. K. Mehta. Ketonio. Okay, Mehta. Learned counsel for the respondent number 4 and 5. In civil 16. Anybody else? Are present. A prayer is made by MS C. Song, learned junior government advocate, on behalf of Mr. Moa Chen, learned senior government advocate, to defer the cases by 2 weeks on the ground that Mr. Im Chen is having personal difficulty to conduct the cases during the said period. As the prayer for deferment is not opposed by the learned counsel for the other sides, the prayer is allowed to list the cases after 2 weeks. In the hearing column.
For hearing item number 18.
Huh? Oh, you are appellant here. You are appellant. You have to come this side. Yes.
If this matter can come out after 3 weeks, Lordship.
Who is conducting
On
counsel?
Bishop Lordship.
Huh? Bishopri.
Lordship, additional AG.
Oh. Yes, Mr. Counsel.
On behalf of my senior, Tombok Woman,
Your name?
Akam
Okay.
Iyer.
Name is there.
Yes.
Okay. Miss Sishong. Learned counsel. Learned junior government advocate, has made a prayer on behalf of MSV Supri, learned additional advocate general Nagaland, to adjourn the appeal by 3 weeks, as the prayer for adjournment of the appeal is not opposed to by Mr. Akumayer, learned counsel appearing for the sole respondent. The prayer is allowed to list the appeal after 3 weeks.
Lordship.
for hearing item number 20.
Lordship. On behalf of the Shopper, Lordship.
How much time?
3 weeks, Lordship.
3 weeks.
Lordship, 2 weeks.
2 weeks. It should be by at least 2 weeks.
Yes, sir.
Because my brother is not be taking up the case. Okay. Mr. Your
Mane Kunyat.
for the solar screen. Okay. A prayer is made by MSC Song. Learned Junior Government Advocate on behalf of Vishukri.
Lordship.
Narration, same order. Mr.
Mane Kunyat.
Manik. The appeal is to be listed before events without one of us within bracket. Justice. Ago requirement to ago to order 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Huh? Okay, you want 2 weeks. Yes, okay, 2 weeks. Good. For events without one of us. Yes, madam. Deb. Okay.
Away. Tôi chỉ cái program chỉ